Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we take a look at the 1990 Mitsubishi Minica Dangan ZZ. This comes in fantastic two-tone blue and is a key car. Now, if you're not aware of the Mitsubishi Minica Dangan, as I was not, I strongly suggest you look up an old Top Gear clip, I think from 1992, where Jeremy Clarkson talks about this car, because in terms of actual mechanical engineering underneath this thing, it is insane. It has like 5 valves per cylinder and all sorts, just to get it to 64 horsepower. Incredible. Fortunately, in Gran Turismo, you can tune it far beyond that, because this one has 177 horsepower. 4-wheel drive, 662 kilos. Unfortunately, because it's a key car, that's not going to count for much, but we'll see how much it counts for, as it's going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5RS, a fellow Mitsubishi. That set a time of a 27.806. This isn't going to do that. This is just, yeah, I don't know. In terms of rivals for this, Subaru Vivio, where's that? 32.7. So I think it'd do well to beat the Vivio. I can't see it doing much better than that. The other Mitsubishi Minica in this game, the PJ, the later front-wheel drive one that wasn't as interesting, that is like 34.1, so this is already quicker than that. So that's good. Our fastest key car we've ever had is the Subaru Clio, a 32.077, but that thing was something else, so I'm not expecting this to be anywhere near that level. Cappuccino 32.4, Daihatsu Move 32.4. This is down on power compared to those though, so yeah, maybe not. 32.871 on the first flyer, which is pretty respectable key car territory actually. That's sort of around a bunch of Suzuki Wagonars. As I've mentioned before, the key car, the battle for best key car is probably one of the more interesting battles we're going to see occur in this series. Admittedly, after driving that Subaru Clio and it being 0.4 of a second quicker than any other K car we've had before, I don't see anything getting close to that Clio, but I could be wrong. Maybe the other Clio will be even quicker, I don't know. This one has got a 5-speed though, which is interesting, so that must mean this is the manual, which I don't think a lot of key cars are manuals, just because, well, you're driving a car sort of slow and dainty with 60 odd horsepower. Why do you want a manual gearbox? I know there's people who sit there and go, oh, it's got a manual, so it must be fun. Like, yeah, that only counts to a certain extent. And that's also a philosophy I don't believe in, hence why I don't drive a manual anymore, and I don't miss it. Real car enthusiast me. 32.457, there we go. We're getting up there now. To be fair, maybe I've just got better at driving key cars, I'm not sure, because, yeah, these were getting like 32.4s, 32.5s, 32.8s forever. And now it seems like recently every key car I drive is a 32.4, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I think in terms of straight line speed, this is actually one of the quicker ones. I'm actually looking, this is about 20% quicker than that Honda Beat was, at least through like speed traps and stuff. Don't get me wrong, that Honda Beat was slow, but still. I also am slightly embarrassed to admit this is quicker than that Aristo we had last time out. Even though this has like half as much power. Admittedly, this also weighs half as much as that did, and has one more gear in its box, so that's good. I like the colour scheme on this one. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I think it could maybe go a little bit quicker, but 32.457 certainly ain't bad compared to what we see some of the cars around this course do. Good car. I do remember actually in the used dealership, this one specifically, I wanted this blue, because they come in a couple of colours. I think it's like black, red, white, but I wanted this blue because I like the two-tone blue with the red highlights. It's a bit like those Fox body Mustangs, except miniature. Yeah, maybe you could go a little bit quicker, but it's a key car. So it's not going to be that much quicker. 32.457 will place it into 151st place. It goes between the Daihatsu Move and the Mini, which is probably about where this should be. It is quicker than the Subaru Vivio, quicker than the Mitsubishi Pajero Mini, which is, I guess, very similar to this, just obviously that's a proper off-roader. Yeah, I mean, it's quicker than a Plymouth GTX and a Mitsubishi Legnum, if you want to laugh at it a little bit. About 1.5 seconds quicker than the Minica PJ, so this is the Minica to buy. That's what you've learned from this episode. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something bigger. Until then, farewell.